Yo, what's up guys? So I'm gonna go over a couple of trades I took. I'm fully honest, I'm on a demo account, still practicing, I'm fairly new to this, but it's been going great. So on GA, I noticed we have this, don't look at these lines, it's for my setup. So I noticed this order block got triggered, and it kind of made equal highs, but not really. Then I zoomed in. Then we saw a little reaction of it, with no real pullback yet. So I came down, saw nothing. But then when I fully dropped down on the 1 minute, bear with me. This is what I noticed. So first of all, when I saw this, we were like here. So I was just on time really. So I noticed, let me remove these ones. We broke this structure and we broke this structure to the downside. So that told me we can get a little pullback on the higher time frames. So I've been practicing with the inside bar indicator. It shows like a little extra confirmation. So I noticed this kind of order block that was left behind, but the most important one was this. So we can remove this, and also it shows an inside bar that gives a little more confluence to the trade. But the most important thing, we broke structure, and next what I saw are all of these equal lows. So there's a lot of money here that we can take, and it all depends on how you trade. You can do 50% of the order block. I'm just gonna do it really fast. So that would have been a great sniper, and you just target those equal lows, and I got perfectly hit. But I'm not gonna bullshit you guys, I took it from here. If I'm really honest, I saw it live happening. I was like right here, like I said, but I just marked it up on a chart and left it. But I was like just too late to take the setup because I was focusing on another setup, and GA is not really a para trade. So this would have been like a quick 10.55 RR, and it only took like not even an hour, so that's a pretty good trade. Now next up, this was a trade I did go in. No, it's this one. So on a higher time frame, GJ is just bullish. You can see some kind of order blocks that got tapped almost here, and it's just been on a bullish run. So you can see this OB got tapped and it's showing some reaction. Now it broke structure right here. So we can expect some bullish move next into this order block or some order blocks above. If you drop down, I was more a fan, I saw this, but I didn't find an entry here on this one. This is something I would take, but I didn't see anything here on the lower time frames. So it's just been on a beautiful run up without really any pullback. So it's maybe counter trend, but still it worked out, so it doesn't matter. If I can find my setup, yes. So like the previous example, we broke structure right here, like so many structures, and it showed some reaction right here on this demand zone. So First, I noticed this little consolidation, and I actually took it right here. But as you can see, that was kind of a bad trade. And why did you take the trade, you may ask? Just the same like GA. Equal lows, a lot of money here, ready to take. But this didn't work out. Then I saw it go up, but then I noticed this last up move before the big drop. Now here it doesn't touch it, but I did get triggered in on the broker. So I actually took it, stop and target this. But as you can see, it went pretty well. It went like 1 to 6, but it just did a Uno reverse really quick. So that was also a little trade I took, but I just got stopped out at break even. I don't really take partials that much. It really depends on the setup. But I just want to show you an example. I don't take credit for this. I didn't take this. I saw it on someone else, on an Instagram account. So I'm not gonna take credit for this, but it shows just good examples of how easy you can make it. So as you can see, we have this order block right here, tapped in right here, and show reaction. Now you can see it broke structure. Let's make it obvious. But then you search for an entry. So what do you have? This OB, but that's way down. So you can enter on this one. That's a small down move before it went up and broke structure. Now that was a good trade, obviously, and you can target this up. Now that got tapped. That went pretty well after some consolidation. Now you can also you could also like see this and just boom right to the pip and have a little down move, but that wouldn't really have reached your entry. But after this entry, what do you see? Now I'm fully honest, I wouldn't take this, but it did work out. You can see some consolidation or a little range here on the really low time frames, and this could have also been an entry, but it's something I shouldn't take, because if this really is a structure and this is a small one, and it, as you can see, I didn't break it, so this is something I wouldn't take. As you can see, this is the man zone, but it showed consolidation, but then afterwards it broke this structure, this, and it went down again. So you look for an entry, right? Now this is too small. You can say, oh, this is the last down move. This is way too small for an order block, in my opinion. So what's the last one? Now you can do all this, but really it's the last candle right here. So as you can see, it tapped perfectly. I do it on the open. Most people, I think, do it on 50% of the order block, but I don't do that. And you can target this structure, or you can just target all the highs. Now the first one was 1 to 7, second is 1 to 12, 13, 12 and a half, sorry. So as you can see, you can make it so easy. Now actually I'm gonna show another trade I took. I'm not sure if I can see it. I don't have Yes, I can see it. I don't have bar replay. I don't have the premium version. So you can see a big run up. Now on the higher time frames, this is an order block because you have equal lows, and here they random. So this is an order block. So maybe you can look for buys here, but not yet. So when it came here, I think I saw it on some order block thing on the higher time frames. I'm just gonna look. Yeah, I saw this order block and I marked it and it got tapped. So then I went down. So if you see here the OB, and then I started noticing a shift in structure. So you have these. It started making equal lows, and when it broke, I was like confident for sells. So broke structure right here, and then I started looking for a selling opportunity. It also broke structure right here, right here. But one thing I noticed is that this little OB got tapped right here. But I still went for the sell because it broke structure. So what did you see? Or did I see at least? This beautiful up candle before the down move. Now what did I do? I mostly enter on the open, on like the beginning of the OB. But for this one, it was so beautiful. I did a 50% and I put a sell limit right here. But I actually didn't get triggered in, which was kind of annoying, but oh well. So, why did I delete it? I don't know. This was my entry. Right here. With a really small stop. And target these lows. But as you can see, first of all, I didn't get triggered in. But then it just almost made these equal lows. So I wouldn't have, I think, reached my TP and would have just been stopped out of break even. But this was a quick 1 to 12. It's like, it's so easy. Once you understand the concept, you just go to the higher time frames like GJ. It's like so easy. This OB is so perfect. It broke this structure, and now you can see a reaction. It came down. It kind of tapped it, but not fully. I really, if yeah, if I see something like this, I mark it out fully, but I enter on this open of the body. It's like more, it's how do you explain it? For better risk reward. But that's basically it for the video. I hope you enjoyed the examples. It's really just easy. Like this GA, it's when you notice it, it's like clockwork. It's so easy. If you, it's kind of difficult to understand at first, but when you understand it, it's just easy. Like this inside bar gives more confluence, and just look at that, a little 1 to 55, 10.55 risk reward, and you're out in not even an hour. So I hope you enjoyed this video with the breakdown. Sorry if I talk bad. English is not my main language. If you want to follow my journey, I'm still on demo, so I'm not bullshitting like any other scammer right here with their mentorship. I don't sell anything, but you can follow my journey on Instagram. It's gonna be in the bio. So yeah, if you want, you can follow that. I post losses, I post wins, and I'm not bullshitting. I'm on the demo account, but hopefully somewhere soon on the live account. But yeah, I don't sell anything. I'm not a fake scammer or something that they ask way too much for a mentorship. That's so bullshit. Everything's free on the internet. So, thanks for watching. Maybe see you in the next video.